Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that equips leaders and entrepreneurs to achieve their greatest potential. This show is sponsored by Current Leadership Coaching, and they help entrepreneurs excel as leaders so they can create super teams. Find out more about them at currentleadershipcoaching.com. Hey, hope you're doing great today. And all this week, we are talking about conflict resolution and some tips that'll help you resolve any conflict that pops up in your team, whether it's at work or at home or just about anywhere else. Today, I want to discuss a way for you to resolve conflict in a somewhat friendly manner that involves everyone who is in the conflict, and that is by brainstorming. If you've been listening all week, you should apply all the tips you've heard, and this is kind of a natural next step to resolve your conflict. If you are not familiar with brainstorming, it's basically where a group of people simply get together and blurt out anything and everything that may come to mind to be a solution to the situation. Brainstorming can be used for many different challenges, and it's a great idea to get the creative minds and ideas flowing. There aren't many guidelines to brainstorming, but I would highly recommend that everyone involved in the conflict is included in the brainstorming, as you just never know who is going to come up with an idea that may help. There should be one person moderating the brainstorming and asking some questions to keep the thoughts and ideas coming and focused. There should also be somebody who's writing all the ideas and thoughts down. Now, speaking of that, there is one critical rule that you must follow when it comes to brainstorming, and that is to capture everything that is said. Write down everything and keep track of it either on a computer or a pencil or a whiteboard or whatever. You can even record it if you want, but make sure you capture everything that is said. Once everyone has exhausted all their ideas, it's time to begin narrowing down the best ideas and solutions. And this may include combining some ideas. Try to narrow down all the ideas and resolutions to your top 5 ideas. And this is a group effort. And being that it's a group effort, things may get a little heated at this point. So be sure to focus on your team values and conflict guidelines that we talked about the last couple days. You may need to take a break often when you're talking about narrowing it down. And maybe even pause at this point and pick it back up in an hour or two, or maybe even the next day. Once you have it all narrowed down to your top 5 ideas and or solutions, I want you to celebrate with everyone because you just work together as a team to narrow down a lot of ideas into 5 possible solutions. Now, we're going to discuss what to do next tomorrow, but I have a challenge for you today. Today, I challenge you to think about something that your team is struggling with, and it doesn't need to be conflict. Then get everyone involved and have a brainstorming session. Ask everyone for ideas and write down everything. Then narrow down your list to the top 5, maybe even combine some. And you're going to be amazed at how effective brainstorming can be. Hey, let me ask you, have you ever struggled with either hiring the right person or just having a difficult time trying to figure out who you should hire? Have you ever felt like you've wasted your valuable time in the hiring process? If so, we've created a hiring guide and video that tells you the number 1 hiring question that you should be asking in order to hire the right person for the job without fear of getting a bad hire. If you're interested in getting this free guide and video, please visit currentleadershipcoaching.com/hiring question. That's HIRINGQUESTION. And you'll also be able to find a direct link to that page in today's show notes. Hey, at CLC, our passion is to help you excel as a leader so you can create super teams and have an amazing career and life. And this hiring guide is a great tool that's going to help you. As always, we greatly appreciate you for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until tomorrow, run to your challenges.